foods that reduce inflammation in the body. So pretty. Perfect balance is 80-20. Checking your ingredient list. Good morning. I just got to Nobby's Beach. We're going to the Holiday Cafe. I'm meeting up with Jess and we're going to go for a little morning beach walk. And I'm already running late because of traffic, so let's get going.
It's matcha with, it's not too bad, the milk.
Ooh, that's a little bit groovy. No, like that literally tastes like grass.
Tastes a little bit.
Yeah, wow.
I've never used that.
Cutie.
That's a little bit groovy. Oh, that's going straight in my glass.
I remembered her name. She's a regular. Say hi to the vlog, Charlie. Oh, it's so pretty. The grass has been freshly mowed by the looks of it. Oh, darling. It's so cute. Oh my god, it is so hot. I just got back into the car and now I'm gonna drive home. The traffic here is so bad because there's like so much roadworks around this area. So it'll probably take me like half an hour to get home, which is just lovely. But when I get home, I'm gonna be making breakfast and I'm gonna be showing you all what it is. But this breakfast, which if you've watched my YouTube videos before, you probably already know what my breakfast is gonna be because it's been the same for so many years. Yeah, so I'll see you at home when we're making breakfast. This is my breakfast that I, no joke, have probably every single day without a doubt. It's just so convenient, so yummy. I know that I'm getting all my healthy fats, protein, carbs in. I will just say that when you are buying sourdough, just look at the ingredients. There's a lot of sourdough that's sold that are actually filled with a lot of ingredients that can cause inflammation. So the sourdough that I buy is from Burley Baker and it's very clean ingredients, just the ingredients that you need in order to make sourdough. Keep a little eye out for that. Absolutely love my eggs on toast, sourdough and avocado. It's like my absolute go-to since changing my eating from inflammatory foods to whole foods and foods that reduce inflammation in the body. It's just easy, simple, and I know that I'm getting all the nutrients in. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my breakfast. It's only 9:30, which is such a late breakfast for me, but I just feel like this morning I just wasn't as hungry as usual. But I am gonna have a glass of my green juice, which I have been loving. I do have the Breville juicer, which I love doing fresh juices come summertime. I just haven't gotten into the swing of that this summer yet, but it's definitely going to be coming. But for this week I just bought one of my favorite green juices from, it was Coles or Woolworths, one of the two. So that's like my go-to if I haven't juiced for the week, which I haven't this week. Anyway, I'll probably see you at my next meal, which will be my first snack of the day, which will be before lunch, which has been Dave and I's favorite snack at the moment, like by far. I don't know how we've only just discovered it, but it's been so delicious. It's also filled with anti-inflammatory goodness. So I'll see you for my morning snack. This is the juice that I was talking about. It is so delicious. It has cucumber, apple, pineapple, celery, kale, and spinach. I'm just gonna have a glass full of this, and then we shall wait until I'm hungry again for my morning snack. I'm gonna quickly show you guys the ingredient list as well. Something to be aware of when you are trying to eat anti-inflammatory and whole foods especially is get in the habit of checking your ingredient list at the shops when you're doing your groceries. Something that someone who had studied like how ingredient lists are prepared and put onto products and food labels taught me was that whatever ingredient is listed first and the order is how much of that ingredient is in the actual product. So as you can see here, they actually list the percentage of ingredients in this juice blend. So as you can see, cucumber, it proves that that theory is correct for Australia. But as you can see, like cucumber has 34%, it's listed first. Pink lady apples have 32%, which is listed second, and so on. So when you see ingredient list and like within the first 3 ingredients, there's sugar or preservative or something like that, it can give you a pretty good indicator of what is the main ingredient in that food, which can help you decide whether it's something that you do want to purchase or not. Obviously each their own, but if you are focused on your health and you're wanting to reduce inflammation in the body, stuff like reducing processed foods, reducing your sugar intake, and anything that's like artificial and not aligned to whole foods is definitely best to stay away from. This is just honestly what works best for me, but I'm not going to be that person to say to you like to eliminate it altogether and like processed foods, sugary foods are the worst thing in the world and like do not have it or whatever. Like not at all. Like balance is the best way, and the motto that I live to is 80-20. And when I used to work with a naturopath, when I was initially transitioning from the way I used to eat to the way that I live now, the main thing we always spoke about and I was always reminded of is the perfect balance is 80-20. So 80% of the time sticking to your whole foods, sticking to your anti-inflammatory foods, and then 20% of the time enjoying treats and enjoying all the things that you don't want to consume majority of the time. Like it's completely fine to, you know, go out and enjoy yourself and to, you know, eat some chocolate, go get some takeaway, like have some lollies, whatever makes you happy. But what you want to be focused on is most of the time eating clean, eating whole foods, eating foods that are going to fuel your body and fuel your overall health. It's completely fine for people to have different views and different motivations when it comes to health and fitness. For me, it's honestly not about aesthetic and it's not about the way that I look. The phase of life that I'm in, my motivation is very much how I feel internally. And also, you can never guarantee your health in the future, but I can do everything in my power now to try and help my future self to be a healthier person for my future family, my future children, for Dave, my partner, my future grandchildren, so on, so on. I can change the way that I eat and the way that I live now so that I can hopefully be healthier now and then also in my future as well. But yeah, obviously health is such a blessing and it's never guaranteed. But for me, I personally really enjoy feeling like I'm contributing to that and knowing that I am contributing to my health in the future. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in. I mean it now when I say it. I will see you at my morning snack. A little bit later in the day, I'm going to one of my local whole food stores. They do this really yummy like sun-dried tomato chicken. So I think I'm gonna grab some broccolini, marinated chicken and potatoes, and I'm gonna make some roasted tatties, steamed broccolini with some lemon on top, and then the marinated chicken for lunch. So let's go to the whole food store. It is such a cute store. I love it so much. It's like a big warehouse. I've always like driven past it when going places, but I've always wanted to check it out. And probably like a week ago, Dave and I did our groceries here, and ever since I've been loving it. I'm going to head home now and probably get straight into lunch because I'm getting so hungry. Because I had my breakfast later, I feel like everything's sort of getting pushed later and later. So by the time I eat lunch, it'll probably be like late in the afternoon. So that'll probably be, usually I do have an afternoon snack, which would be like tuna avocado on Vita Wheats, but I probably will skip that afternoon snack today and just go from lunch to the gym in the afternoon, and then I'll probably come home from the gym and get stuck into dinner. So anyway, I'll see you back at home. I started prepping our lunch and I'll just quickly show you guys where we're up to. So I have prepped the broccolini by just cutting a little bit of the stems off so they fit nicely in the pot. And then I also have the chicken steak sun-dried tomato with basil. And as you can see, the only ingredients in this one is chicken, sun-dried tomato, and basil seasoning, which is perfect. And then I was gonna put a little bit of olive oil onto the pan and then cook the chicken on the pan. And then some sweet potato and white potato with all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of olive oil and some salt into the oven on a 25-minute timer, which has 7 minutes to go. When that 7 minutes is up, I'm gonna take the potatoes out and flip them, and then I'm gonna start cooking the chicken and start boiling the broccolini, and then pop them back in for about 10 to 15 minutes to finish cooking the potatoes, and then everything else will be done at the same time. I'm just getting ready for the gym. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of like a leg session maybe, and I just want to get my hair out of my face, but I'm trying really hard to not use like hair ties and stuff when putting back my hair, to just like stay on top of my hair health. So I'm just going to put it back with this little claw clip. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of a leg session. Nothing too crazy. I feel like a few years ago when I was quite inflamed and struggling with inflammation, I used to do a lot of high intensity interval training, which is definitely an amazing way of training, not putting any shade towards HIIT training. But I feel like when I was doing a lot of research into PCOS, endometriosis, reducing inflammation in the body in general, a lot of the stuff I had read had sort of linked that sort of style of training to inflammation. Anyway, so I did trial changing my style of exercising a few years back, and I haven't looked back since. I changed up my exercise a lot according to just like how I'm feeling that week. Also, depending on what phase of my menstrual cycle I'm in, I will change my style of workout, if that makes sense. If you want me to go more into like cycle syncing in future videos, definitely let me know and we can double in that as well. But just talking about inflammation at the moment, for me, HIIT training, I noticed made me feel more inflamed, and I feel like my levels at the time of doing all of my testing for PCOS and endometriosis, my DHEAS hormone was elevated, which is like essentially your stress hormone. And I feel like doing high intensity interval training during that period of my life was contributing to like a stress response in my body. So anyway, back then I really just like reeled it back a lot and just went to walking, stretching, Pilates for at least 12 months. And I feel like I sort of freaked myself out from strength training, but I feel like I've really found a good balance now with my exercise routine. Pretty much every day or every other day, I go for nice long beach walks or Pilates, or mostly these days strength training, but I usually stick to like an 8 to 12 like repetition at the gym. So I like to slowly increase my weights and stick between the 8 to 12 reps, and like 3 to 4 sets sort of vibe. I feel like I just like to keep the body moving, try to reduce stress in the body as much as possible, slow movements, mindful movements, and that's what works for me. When we come home, it'll probably be close to 5:30. I'll probably have a little rest and then start to prep dinner tonight. I'll show you guys when I'm prepping it. But anyway, I will see you at the gym. I'm going to try and film on my GoPro for you guys, but we will see how we go. If it's busy, there's not going to be much footage, if any at all. If it's not busy, you guys might get a little insight of my session. I think Bruce wants to come to the gym.
Oh, I'm gonna wear my sneakers, I think.
Just wear them. What are you training?
No idea.
No idea, so you're going in with no plan.
Yeah.
This is the morning after Dave's Christmas party, so it's unbelievable that he's even going to the gym. Bye, Bruce. We should turn that. Are you trying this? This is my mum's little like eco-friendly bag that she's been designing for a while now, and this is the inside. So it's all made from like organic cotton as well, which is really good. But there's like little pockets and stuff, so when you're traveling, it's so easy. Like for example, I can like put my phone in there, put my keys in there, and it's so easy to grab it. It's got like a little chain for your keys. Where are my keys actually? I'll show you guys. You can really easily just like clip your keys on, that way they don't get lost in your bag. So like I've got my GoPro on me for like filming at the gym session. At the moment it comes in, I think it's going to be released initially in the cream color with the black logo. And then there's also, yeah, the black with the white logo as well. So I'll link the Instagram profile description box for you guys if you are interested. Alright, I'm going to do one more of these and then home time.
Bit cheeky.
A little bit cheeky, he reckons.
45 minutes.
That's okay, considering Christmas party was yesterday. Alright, we're going to do one more, and then I reckon I'm going to convince him to go home. Home time?
Yeah.
Oh god, it's hot in here. Thanks for chicken skewers for dinner.
Maybe 7 instead.
Like honey soy salmon?
Yeah.
Honey soy salmon with roast potato and salad. Dave wants primo turkey because he's hungry, which is such a random request. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Salami, ham, pepperoni, beef. Am I blind or is there no turkey? Oh. Oven roasted turkey breast. Want to get a little snack? The Primo didn't have any and I've got evidence on camera.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you see I also got dark chocolate?
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to prep dinner. I'm just going to do roast potatoes with honey, soy, garlic, salmon. So I'm just peeling the sweet potato first, and then I'm just going to season them with extra virgin olive oil, all-purpose seasoning, a little bit of salt. So that's the sweet potato done, and now I'm just going to peel and cut up the white potato the exact same way, and then season them, pop them straight into the air fryer, get them started. And then I'll start mixing together the honey soy homemade sauce. Salmon fillets only take between 10 to 12 minutes in the air fryer, whereas the potatoes take like 30 to 35 minutes. So I'll put the potatoes in the air fryer and set them on a 20-minute timer, turn them over, and then also chuck in the salmon fillets. And then in that 20 minutes that I'm waiting for the salmon fillets to be ready to go in and to flip the potatoes, I will prep the salad so that everything will pretty much be done at the exact same time that potatoes are ready. I'm gonna grab my seasonings. So I'm just gonna put the olive oil, drizzle it over, make sure there's a good amount. And then I'm going to douse them in salt, all-purpose seasoning, just a light layer. I just forgot, I'm actually going to put Italian herbs on as well. I have been loving putting Italian herbs on my roast potatoes lately. I feel like it's a game changer. Okay, I'm just going to mix all of that together. I'm going to put the potatoes like that. And then I'm going to just pop it on the air fry setting. I'm going to put the temperature to, 200 is fine. And then I'll put it on 20 minutes. So I have my little bowl that I'm going to put the sauce into as I'm prepping it. And then I have my 2 garlic cloves here, and I'm just going to straight away crush them and pop them into the bowl. Amazing. So we have our garlic at the bottom there. Do 1 or 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Good squeeze of honey. Okay, and now I'm just going to mix that. Now, there is no point getting another dish dirty when you're doing this, like marinating your salmon. I always just marinate it in the exact same packaging that it comes in, just to save cleanup. And I always flip both the fillets so they're both skinned down, and then I'll drizzle the sauce on top. Perfect. And with my little silicone brush, just for you guys, this looks like that. I'm just going to brush all around it, make sure I get all the sides, everything. And then I'll pop that back in the fridge, just because it is Gold Coast in summer, so you don't want to risk that sitting out for 20 minutes. And even though it'll probably be fine, but I'm a little bit paranoid of that stuff. So I'm just gonna wrap that back up and then pop that in the fridge while I prep the salad. Okay, I just got my big salad bowl and I'm just gonna pop this here whilst I prep salad for tonight. I'm just gonna put a big handful finished putting all of the veggies in. I haven't mixed it yet, but I've got cucumber, capsicum, avocado, and then mixed leaves. And I've just cut up a lemon and I'm just gonna squeeze that in and then mix it all together. That is the final salad, looking so good. Pop these two like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one there. Okay, that one there, and then I'm literally just gonna pop them straight in. Timer to 15 minutes. Change the degrees to 180 because with salmon you don't want it too high, otherwise you overcook it. Change the time to 15 minutes. That's fine. Yum. Looks so good.
And it's on its way here now, so we can't swim. We'll just have a little walk around ourselves around the thing. We'll go to one of Red Bull. I'm just gonna assume, obviously it's a Muslim country. Prophet Muhammad was asked what his favourite food is, and he said, oh, you don't like dates?
The sauce ended up being so yummy. It's like not too overwhelming in flavour. So good. Watching Spanion's vlog and his energy is just too much right now. I'm going to close off the vlog for tonight because my battery is about to die. But I hope you guys all enjoyed watching and were able to get some inspo for some anti-inflammatory meals. I will definitely be posting more. Let me know what sort of videos you want to see from my channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already to join the little community that I'm creating. But that is all for this vlog. Until next time. Bye-bye.